Mr. Williams!
Elmo.
What are you going to do with that stick?
Oh, there's lots of things you can do with this stick, Elmo. Hey, maybe you can be playing hockey with it, Yeah, I'll be in goalie now. You can be like Albertan. There you are, conducting a full orchestra. Thank you, Madonna, for that long melody. I better go back. I'll never be able to do that.
Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams! What are you going to do with that stick? Mr. Williams! What are you going to do with that stick? Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams! Mr. Williams!
And walk around on all four legs. And walk around on all four legs. And walk around on all four legs. And I go walk around on all four legs. And I go walk around on all four legs. And I go walk around on all four legs. And I walk around on all four legs. And I go woof, woof, woof. Well, Nancy and I are just happy to be here. Elmo, an actor uses his imagination to pretend he's somebody else. Pretend he's somebody else. But he's somebody else. He's somebody else. But he's somebody else.
Mr. Williams!
Elmo.
What are you going to do with that stick?
Lots of things. Hey, maybe you can be playing hockey with it, maybe you can be. Yeah, I'll be a goalie now for about 3 years. You could be like Albertan. There you are, conducting a full orchestra. Conducting a full orchestra. Be here. No. Elmo? Stuff like that, Elmo. Just simple things.
What is gonzo journalism, and why do you call it that?
That word has really plagued me because Ellen's magazine better than Rolling Stone, even before Rolling Stone.
What is gonzo journalism, and why do you call it that?
What we call straight journalism.
Right.
And after I was doing DJ for Scanlon's, a friend of mine who had covered the New Hampshire primary with what we call straight journalism. What we call straight journalism. onslaught of mail. Mail, calls, say I made a group with at least if I made it, his birthday, I call it something. I mean, why call it, other words that's been used. So I just like the word gonzo, and it's... I'd recall him using this word. I'd recall him using this word. I'd recall him using this word gonzo in a sort of indefinable kind of way, as kind of nice, crazy, stomping style in it, a bit more active, It's in a high stomping style in it, a bit more active, It's in a high stomping style in it,
You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, we can't come up with I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death.
In late February,
She did bad a bit. She
in late
Battle begins.
Late February,
she did when I recorded the first punk rock record.
Mary was in excellent health, and she meant to remain so. Apparently was in excellent study of the breast and the pelvic examination. The study of the breast, the study of the breast, the study of the breast and the pelvic examination. Study of the breast and the pelvic examination. Study of the breast. Our examination. First, we obtain a vaginal smear. This allows us to examine the cancer from the uterus for any These organs appear to be perfectly normal. Now, in addition, important cell specimen is obtained from the cervix. These organs appear to be perfect.
She is such a dear, quiet thing. Alice went on, half to herself as she swam lazily about in the pool. She is such a dear, quiet thing. And it put the hookah into its mouth. lost mark. And shook itself. Then it got down off the mushroom, rolled away on the grass, merely remarking as it went, "A certain side will make you grow taller, and the other side will make you grow shorter. It is such a dear, quiet thing," Alice went on, half to herself as she swam, half to herself as she swam, half to herself as she swam, such a dear self, as she swam, such a dear quiet, she was such a dear quiet, she was such a dear quiet. The handsome shook his head, the handsome shook his head warmly. "Not I," he replied.
including Ann Putnam Jr., including Ann Putnam Jr., Puritan religion in the colonies. Religion was an important part of colonial life. Many colonists tried to lead virtuous lives based on
to prove their innocence, and if they managed to break free from the tide ropes at a different way. If they drowned, it proved their innocence, and if they managed to break free from the tide ropes and swim, they were assigned to death a different way. If they drowned, it proved their innocence, and if they managed to break free from the tide ropes and swim, they were accused of having the devil's help and put to death a different way.
and uncontrollable outburst of screaming. After a local doctor, William Griggs, diagnosed the young girls with bewitchment, including violent contortions and uncontrollable outbursts of screaming. After a local doctor, Puritan religion in their colony. Religion was an important part of colonial. Puritan religion in the colony. Religion in the colony. Religion was an important religion in colonial life. Religion was many colonists tried to make lives
Nurse. 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 Fireman. Nurse. Nurse. Policeman. Fireman. Nurse. Nurse. Policeman. Nurse. Nurse. Policeman. Nurse. Nurse. Fireman. Nurse. Nurse. You know, you should own at least 1 week yourselves. And if you don't, lie and say you do. Lie and say you do. And say you do. Lie and say you do. And so. And so. And so. And so. Tell vacation. Tell vacation. Tell vacations. Vacations are healthy for you. Tell vacation. Tell vacation. Vacations are healthy for you. Their entire lives they pass it on to their kids. Their entire lives they pass it on to their kids.
Years ago, owning a timeshare seemed like a great idea. Owning a timeshare seemed like a great idea. Owning a timeshare seemed like a great idea. Owning a timeshare seemed like a great idea.
Something, whether it's big or small, make sure they buy something. Today, make a sale, save a life. Let's have a great day. scientists who set the clock put it, we're at doom's Its creator, artist Marta Langsdorff, set it to 7 minutes to midnight. She was married to a physicist who worked on the Manhattan Project. To midnight. This is the Doomsday Clock. It was designed back in 1947 by artist Marta Langsdorff. Things like political tensions raise the threat of nuclear war, and as the dangers of climate change rise, the clock is set rise, and the clock is set rise. We're in the clock is set rise. We're in massive stockpiles of warheads, massive stockpiles of warheads, massive stockpiles of as the sign, 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 as the sign As the scientists set the clock, put it, we're at doom's doorstep.
throwback.
No, I'm not.
Sort of Stone Age throwback.
No, I'm not.
Sort of Stone Age throwback.